Hey everyone. We sure did. We sure did. Uh, I don't know. I think the Colts made some great adjustments. The Packers failed to do anything, it seemed. And they just were the better team. I mean, I don't think the defense played that well today, all things considered. I mean, I think we knew stopping the run was going to be an issue. But I mean, none of these running backs are great. We were obviously familiar with Jonathan Taylor being a Badger for 3 years, and he's been struggling this season, but we made him look like the best running back in the NFL today. He ran for 90. I think collectively they ran for over 140 yards against us today. I don't know. I mean, that was just a tale of two halves, really. I mean, the defense in the first half was flying around the football. Christian Kirksey was all over the field. We were getting some pressure on Philip Rivers, and then the second half, it just looks like we couldn't figure out how to stop the run, like has been an issue all season. We I don't know. I don't know what you do. I didn't think we were great on either side of the ball. Obviously, special teams had its issues today. Um, you know, I don't know how you feel about Darius Shepard, but obviously I've been high on him, and I won't say high, but I've really liked him, and I've been waiting for him to have a good game. And when he does things like that, I just don't see how Aaron Rodgers is gonna trust him moving forward. I'm not sure. I'm a little concerned he's gonna go the way of Ty Montgomery after that. Yeah, Yeah, I mean, and to your point, these are the games where we need these guys to step up and be reliable. I mean, consistency and reliability. If you can't do that in the NFL, then you're just not useful, and Aaron Rodgers is going to stop throwing you the ball. I just again, frustrating game. Obviously the offense moved the ball pretty well for the most part, but three turnovers on offense and a turnover on special teams. I mean, we're lucky that it was this close, honestly. To your point earlier, we're lucky that our defense came up with a couple of turnovers as well. But when you when you're that poor on the fundamentals, and there, again, there was some bad tackling today too. I mean, we saw a couple times where first, second, third, fourth contact, and then the running back for the Colts has got an extra 7, 8 yards, and it's just again, it's really frustrating because at the beginning of the game it looked like everybody was razor sharp focused, everybody was knew where they were, and then all of a sudden there's that play that I think it was the first, maybe it was the first or second Colts touchdown where Troy Aikman said, I'd love to say, I know what the Packers are doing on defense, but I just have no idea because, that's kind of how we all feel. What is going on? Like, how are these guys so wide open? How do these guys not understand where they need to be in every situation? And then again, that's frustrating too. And it comes down to, I think, coaching and the focus from the players. And it's just one of those things where it's like we keep seeing it and we keep seeing it. I don't know what you need to do or what needs to change. I don't know if it's Mike Pettin. I don't know if it's the players that just can't figure it out or grasp the defense, or to your earlier point, are just not being put in a position to succeed. I don't know what it is, but it just we're seeing these themes. We're seeing these themes week after week, and sometimes we squeak away with a win, and then games like today, our poor play was just we couldn't Aaron Rodgers our way out of this one. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, and I'm hoping so. I mean, this was a tough loss for a lot of reasons. I mean, it's just, if you lose, you at least want to lose. You don't want to beat yourself, I guess is the way I want to put it. If you lose to a better team, there's no shame in that. But when you beat yourself, like I feel like the Packers did today, that's hard to swallow because there you can point to half a dozen opportunities that we had or boneheaded plays to your point that we made where any one of those could have been the turning point in the game and we could have won. And it's just, you get shut out basically for the entire second half and you can't stop the Colts, and it's just, yeah, I don't know what the answer is, but um, this just seems kind of like our MO so far under Matt LaFleur is like, we win against, okay teams and even good teams, but then when we play in a tough situation against a good team, it just we never seem to be able to get over the hump. Um, but again, hope. Right, right. Let's look at a couple of silver linings though. The Vikings lost to the Cowboys. Okay, so silver lining. The Packers are 7-3. I Yeah, I mean, I don't agree with that, but controversy alert. I don't agree with you in that, but I'm just, again, I think we're both optimists, and I'm just trying to make myself feel a little bit better. So, you got to take the bad with the good, and some of the good is that the Vikings lost, and the Packers are still 7-3 on top of the NFC North. Um, but we have 6 games to play in the regular season, and we've seen this team in the past and get hot at the end of the season. So if our defense can start figuring it out finally, and if the offense can keep humming, I mean, I like our chances. But I think as it stands right now, I think you're right. We're gonna